Business Studies at John Wilmot School. Just wanted to share with you what we've got in the respects of knowledge organisers that will help you when you start the course in Year 9. This works for both GCSE and BTEC. So if we look at this, the first section, Section A, what is an enterprise? That gives us some definitions. So goods, services, customers, consumers, entrepreneur, social enterprise, factors of production, enterprise. These are all key terms that you're going to use over the next 3 years, and if you go onto A-level, you use them even more. Okay, so what I'd like you to do with that is actually take these and find me some examples. Okay, so find me an example of a service. For example, if you use a window cleaner, they'll provide a service. They will come and clean your windows for you, compared to a good, which is something you go and purchase. Like you might go to the supermarket and purchase some goods, like you might go and buy a loaf of bread. Okay, so I'd like you to look at that and find some examples for each one, maybe 2 or 3 for each. Okay, then if we move down the page, we've got how different businesses can be set up. So a sole trader, normally work on their own. Okay, then we've got partnership, company, not for profit. Okay, investigate those, find me a good definition with an example. Okay, then under that we've got profit, unlimited liability, and company. Okay, 3 key things. What I'd like you to try and do is find out and explain to me the difference between unlimited liability and limited liability. So you've got unlimited, okay, find out what limited liability is. Okay, that's really important. Then if we move on to the next section, characteristics of SMEs. This gives you a definition of how many people might work in different organisations and characteristics of those businesses. So what I want you to do there is look at it again, find me some examples that you know of that might be a micro business, a small business, or a medium business. Okay, give me some ideas. Okay, then if we look onto section C, the purpose of enterprise, this is all about your aims and objectives. Okay, what the company wants to do, how they're going to do it. Okay, so that goes through what they're going to do, how they're going to do it. Now, what I would like you to do is think about your own business. For example, if I thought about my own business, I'd like to do something around having a bicycle shop. Okay, so if I was going to open a bicycle shop, what would my aims be? What would my objectives be? Okay, so I want you to think about your own business, maybe a little bit of a business plan, your aims and objectives, and why you think that business would work in that area. We're only talking about half a side of A4 here. Okay, just aims, objectives, why you think it would work. Okay, this is key if we're looking at business planning. So business planning is all around putting your ideas on paper. So you could take it to the bank and ask them for a loan, or you could take it to people you'd like to invest in your business. So have a go at that, half a sheet of A4, your own little business plan. Okay, think about where you'd be located and why. Lastly, entrepreneurs. As we know, there's lots of entrepreneurs in the world. Richard Branson is one that owns Virgin Media. Very successful, very interesting man. If you get any chance, maybe look into any YouTube videos of how he promotes his products over time. He does that really, really well. And he's had some really successful businesses all over the world. So he's a good person to look at. Another person you can go and look at is the guy, Alan Sugar, who you might know as The Apprentice. Okay, has also done really well. Actually owned Amstrad and started off as a market trader. So what I want you to do is look at the key things involved with being an entrepreneur. I want you to research one entrepreneur, and what I'd like you to do is do this little research project. When did they start the first business? What the first business was? Okay, and look into how much they're worth now in 2020. So I'd like you to do me a bit of a research project into where they've come from, what they did, how they've made their fortune, but explain to me why they have been successful. Okay, Richard Branson didn't do that well at school, okay, but he had different businesses and he was very creative in what he did. So investigate that, talk me through it, put a little bit of a report together, do some background research, okay, use the internet, maybe look at some news articles. That's what I like to do. All these things will put you in a really excellent place for business studies in Year 9 and give you the core knowledge and understanding of some key terms. Okay, hope to see you soon. Thank you.